Like this.
Question. You told me you sent me a text yesterday. You sent me a text yesterday. You said it's gonna be deep.
Uh-oh.
I wanna know about it. But you
Oh,
say
we doing that one
what,
today? We doing that
why
today?
not? Why not? Why not? I
Uh-oh.
told you, man. I'm gonna ask the question. Wait. What? I can't look at my phone, so I can't tell you what. I know it said his mom's energy negative. What was the question again?
Oh, now you want me to say the question too?
I want yeah. Run the question.
So
Let me write it down.
the question was, and it's actually, I was talking to one of my members, and they were talking about something with their family, and as they were talking, I was like, dang, that's a common thing that happens with a lot of people. And I was like, oh man, that's a subject. That's a deep one, but that's a subject. So it came from talking to one of my members during the session.
Mm-hmm.
The way I brought the topic up, the question is the energy, uh, mom's mom's negative energy and grandma's negative energy. There are
So the energy of negative moms and grandmas.
yeah, so there are mothers and grandmothers who always find a way to make something a negative thing. They'll always find a way to call about something negative, as opposed to with good energy or good news. They'll always find a way in the middle of having a conversation, and you almost come to expect it, even though it's still blindside you. You're having a conversation out of nowhere, they'll say something negative that changes the conversation, like, and but you don't want to be rude or whatever. So it could be a grandmother, it could be a mother, but they seem to always find a way to throw in something negative. And it can go, and a lot of times it could be something from years past.
Mm,
You could be talking about something of present that is positive. Like a person could be making a lifestyle change, let's say in fitness. And this person is making a lifestyle change in fitness, and they start to make changes in their nutrition. And a person, instead of being supportive, or say something like, oh, you just gonna fall off like everybody do. Don't throw away your old clothes. That's usually like a mother or a grandmother. Or, oh, oh, you don't eat that no more. What you think you better than us? That's what we've been eating. And people, you can go outside and get hit by a train tomorrow. So what does it
mm.
matter if you don't eat cow ass and cow milk? Because people can go outside and get hit by a semi truck tomorrow. You don't know what's gonna happen. They'll say, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And so
Uh,
how
what
do
what?
you? So here's the
Mhm.
question:
Go
how
for it.
do you, or should you? Because most people don't want to be disrespectful to their mothers and grandmothers, so they just get quiet. They don't say nothing.
Hmm.
How should you address the negative energy? It's a two-part question of mothers and grandmothers. And do you think that it's because of their era that they grew up in, how they grew up, how they see things, and then they want to project it onto their children,
All right.
and probably have always been projecting it on their children until their children become of an age to reject that projection.
So
Yeah,
how do
man.
you address the negative energy? Well, I never really got to meet my grandmothers, right? So I can't really speak for the grandmothers. For as far as my mom, when I know when my mom is going to give me some bull, right? I don't know when she about to call me with some bullshit, right? Because she'll call me, and the first thing she said, "Hey, babe, how you doing today? Oh, how's everybody? right? You don't really call like that. So what's up? She'd talk to me and talk good to me for a cool minute. How the business going? Whoop the whoop the whoop.
Countdown.
Pause.
It's just a countdown.
Right. Pause. Then she'll come and say, you know, X, Y, and did this such and such and such. And this mother, and you need to say something. And it's like,
You wouldn't even know that type of time or energy.
so what I do now is I just be like, oh, okay, for real. Right. Right. That was my favorite word right there. Right. Right.
You get dry.
Right. And so when I do that, and then I'll be like, all right, well, I'll talk to him later. I don't really feel like talking to her. So I'll be like, hey, I heard for making excuse. I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. I'll call you right back. Let me run out here real quick. I'll call you right back. You gotta hurry up and get off the phone. Because if not, moms and them gonna do that, right? Because your mom never feels moms never really actually feel like you've grown up. And so to them, they can call us when they want to. Like, you know, when you're young, your mom can call you, come do this, come do that, and you're gonna go do it. And as you get older, that stops. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep on running every time you call me.
But not to them.
But right, but not to them. And even to us, to a certain degree, we still, if they call, we still gonna go do a majority of it. Yeah, I got you. I'll be there later on the day. Now we might not come right when you call, but we're still gonna come. And what can happen there is it can cause a problem with the person you're dealing with, because now they're starting to feel like your mother is acting like you're in a relationship with her. And that right there can cause a whole nother problem, a whole nother set of problems that you got to deal with at home now.
So are you saying on a certain level, on a subconscious level, that the negativity that often comes from mothers and grandmothers is because they feel like their child has been taken by the significant other?
Right.
And they don't want nobody to get it twisted. They're still their baby.
They're still theirs. You gotta remember this.
That's not a conscious thing then by parents. That's a subconscious thing, which is more powerful than a conscience.
Remember this.
At that time.
You're your mother's last true love and first. Right? So once your mother was pregnant with you, my mom pregnant with me, or your older brother first, right? With your older brother, you're her, that's her first true love, regardless of what man she loved prior, your father, whatever. When they carry you and they get you in there, they start loving on you right there. That love becomes so deep. And so that as fathers, we can get it. We love our kids, but they had that experience from beginning to end. Right. So their bond is deeper. So as for when your mom calls you, like, she's gonna want the best for you, she's gonna want the best for you. Nobody's good enough for you. She's gonna call you. Right. That's unconditional. And that word, the two words, unconditional love,
comes with conditions.
It comes with conditions, but it's
unconditional.
Here's the thing, it's unconditional. And you don't really get that often. Like, your mom is gonna love you no matter what you do. Right? She's gonna love you no matter what you do. So she's gonna criticize you. And sometimes, as parents, you're a parent, I'm a parent, right? Yeah. We're gonna be brutally honest with our children. Absolutely. So a lot of times our moms, they come with the negative energy, and because we're grown-ups now, I mean, I don't want to hear that shit. I've got my own shit, man. Yeah, you know, I don't want to. But if you listen to what they say, and then I ain't saying we're going to follow what they're saying, but just listening to it, they only have our best intentions at heart, the same way we would do for our kids. So a lot of times it's negative to us because we don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that because I've made it this far doing this or that. And you had the first 18 years with me. You ran me through the ground. You ran me through the dirt then. That's over. Right? I moved out of there quick, so I didn't have to deal with that no more.